Punch newspaper, we begin. It says here with the lead headline, October 1 protest record low turnout nationwide. NNPP, fastest growing party. APC, PDP, broken. Goes on further to say APC fumes as PDP accuses Tinubu of making false claims. You'd find this one on the Punch. Petrol imports dropped by 3.58 billion litres after subsidy removal. Federal government extends rice subsidy program to states. Question is, I remember those rice they were going to sell for 40,000 naira a bag, and they were going to be designated areas for the subsidized rice. Where are they? Flooding worsens despite 180 billion naira spent on dams, and Port Harcourt refinery misses 7th production rollout deadline. Did I ever tell you people that as hopeful as we are and as grateful as I would be if this refinery runs this year, I mean, I still believe that the Port Harcourt refinery just might not start full production this year. And I said this from like the beginning of the year when we expected it was going to start. And here we are, 2 months to the end of the year. It's just fantastic how the excuses came so timely, and then we went a whole year without anybody really getting pissed at the situation, even after they had the structural completion, or what did they call it? I can't remember. Anyways, let's see what's next for the Port Harcourt refinery. But on the Vanguard newspaper, there are several more headlines that would interest you. This one says, hashtag fearless in October protest. Soldiers, please crack down on protesters in Rivers, Abuja, Kanu. NNPC Limited delivers 48.6 million barrels of crude to Dangote refinery. So this is what's going to work. We have to settle Dangote refinery first. They have to start production, start selling into the market. In fact, the Dangote refinery might just get a hold of the market before we now begin to look at how to fix in the Port Harcourt refinery. And trust me, I'm not a doomsday prophet, but the Port Harcourt refinery might still not come up to full production even next year, at least the early part of next year. All right, let's wait and see. I would love to be proven wrong anyways. Police probe alleged extortion of 150 million naira by officers. That's also on the Vanguard newspaper. I didn't steal Kaduna's money. Can swear with Quran, says El-Rufai. Come on. Nobody will expect El-Rufai to say he stole if he did. But he says he didn't. Let the investigations go on. But swearing with the Quran, people swear with the Quran in court, swear with the Bible in court, and still lie. We have the politicians, many of them that do it. Some faint, some pass out, some do all stunts that they do. I mean, well, we hope. Let the investigations be carried out, and then if he's found not guilty. And I think the scare most times is that the investigation could be meddled with. Evidence could be twisted and, made to look a certain way. If you have power over those that control the investigation and examine the evidence, I mean, technically you can make it look like anything you want it to look like. And that's the fear many politicians and Nigerians have when it comes to investigations like these ones. 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0007. On Facebook, we are streaming live at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. So if you have not joined our Facebook page, now would be a perfect time to like the page. Follow go scroll down to the live stream, drop your comments, and interesting and very important is click on the share button. All right. Yeah. On YouTube, the same thing, Nigeria Info PH. That's the handle. Subscribe to the channel. Anonobi Onyeka says again, Port Harcourt refinery misses operation deadline. The only time we don't miss our target is in this session is when we want to spend on frivolities like buying a presidential jet. Patrick Amadi says, I'm not surprised of the law to, I didn't get that one. 48.6 million barrels of Dangote refinery. Let's wait for Dangote's response. The next thing you hear is we don't know anything. Christian Williams says, what is really the problem of our refinery not working? NNPC keep giving Nigerians fake promises. Too bad. Raymond Eze, it is well understood now as police cleared the air over the misinformation circulating online and police presence. Honestly, I'll tell you too, I saw people sending me messages on Facebook and WhatsApp messages. What's happening? Something is happening at research. And then I had to put a call to find out. I was like, no, it was nothing of such. And hopefully today on the show we'll get clarity on what exactly is happening and even figure out how far research has gone with their preparations for the elections on October 5. That's on Saturday. Godwin Agwanwo says, good morning. Concerning the governor's speech about barefaced enemies, he should fight them with his achievement and not by talking. You're watching from Alakaya on Facebook. Hilary Spieth says, I wonder what Mr. President take Nigerians for. Instead of addressing national issues, he's busy giving awards. There's a confab that wants to be held for the youths now. Thank God ability is now crystal clear that the River State Police Command didn't seal up Risiek office ahead of the election. Shame to scandal mongers. Gift in Surim, an ally of the FCT minister, talking about the governor's disobedience to court order. Was it not in the same state when the FCT minister ordered for conduct of PDP Congress in the state in spite of a court order barring the same? Just hypocritical, he says. King Boy says, good morning. Port Harcourt Refinery not yet ready for work. So sad. This APC government is a scam. Let's go to the phone lines. Obioma Noble will come to your message, but let's hear JJ and Rumigbo first. JJ, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you, officer. Flesh and blood didn't reveal this to you.
Go on.
That's how they said in the Bible.
Facebook.
Anywhere. And I was just there. They said the assembly should sit anywhere. Sit anywhere how? When it happened between this same city minister and Shubiki Amishi, he brought an order when they were seated in government house, somewhere provided for them. Why should this one be different? Now, it's now Similar Life Ubara. They can sit anywhere. When you were supporting Shubiki Amishi at that time, you said they should sit where they were sitting. So what has changed, for goodness sake? All those crying will continue, and conclusively, I will not push to blackmail. Continue with your blackmail, but the governor is so pay attention to things and will never be distracted. Happy birthday to me.
JJ, thank you. Good news from Port Harcourt. Let's hear you. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother, man. And again, happy birthday to my friend JJ. Let me say the issue of I heard Tony Kucha saying that APC under him secured court injunction that the recent election cannot hold. Meanwhile, there's a court injunction stopping him from even mentioning a name that is APC chairman. There's an order against him, at least two courts. But he's still fighting himself. And he's from the favor he say yes. The same thing with my friend Colin Sodo. I think we should stop making River State to be a state of caricature. Yeah, it is good thing that he is sharing a plate of rice in the street, but because it is better for him, you should not come to say that what people is doing here is his speech in the 1st October is the best. The 1st October, he could not talk about fuel petroleum reduction in Nigeria. He could not talk about the refinery, which you are complaining about, which we are just casting about right now. He couldn't talk about the refinery, and instead he was talking about giving all that.
All right, good news. Thank you very much. Uche Ken from Ichie, good morning.
Andrew, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, let me first of all commend Eda Lawrence Amadioha over his jingle for the FCT minister. God bless you, sir. Let me talk about Governor Fubara vowed not to succumb to any lie and blackmail. I think the governor is not using the events well this time. I also think it is not what I am thinking about what Fayoshe prophesied about his spirit. The other day, the governor was in church, and he talked about not giving out his liver and kidney. And all in the name of loyalty, and I began to ask, how? Who demanded your liver and your kidney to be loyal? On the Independent Day, we didn't hear anything. All we heard was, I will not succumb to lie and blackmail. I think nobody is blackmailing the governor. This is the same governor that told us during campaign that he does not know how to talk. Unexpectedly now every day he's talking here. Sir, please concentrate. Nobody is blackmailing you. Finally, Mr. Collins also says Governor Sim does not obey court order. I think he's very correct. Before somebody will argue with me, can the person tell me any of the court order that did not favor the governor that he has obeyed? No, just one. No, just one. He has chosen the one to obey. Anyone that does not favor him will not obey that one. Is he obedient to the rule of law? I believe at this point in time he's trying to become a lawless governor, and it is not good.
All right, thank you very much. Mufasa from Mentia Road, good morning.
Yeah, thank you very, very much, my brother. Let me have the opportunity to say happy birthday to JAG. I would succumb blackmail. Andrew, that is simple English. The anti-protesters, is there a situation for people who consider themselves as anti-protesters? Because the last time they their displeasure with government, and of the truth, at times, it was like the people not deserve this and that, left, right, and center. I want to say that issue has been overtaken by events. Even the FCT minister himself said that it is not every business that you embark on that you make profit, which means he has accepted the fate of Martin Mewule and his co-traveler. So that issue is long gone. The governor is preparing for 2025 appropriation bill to be delivered to Right Honorable Victor Oko-Jumbo. The state must move forward. That is what we want for progress and prosperity in Rivers State.
All right, thank you very much. Lugard in Echie, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, greetings from Echie to you.
You're welcome.
Yes, I want to say that the statement by the governor, I will not succumb to blackmail. For me, that is correct. Because there is propaganda blackmail going on all over the state. Look at what happened yesterday, where we were campaigning, some persons came with faith, constructing roads. The one that surprises me is the element junction to Igweche that was abandoned by previous administration. Echie people, all on the former governor, we pleaded, we go on social media, everywhere, begging for attention, but all to no avail. But today, that road now, people can pass through that road to Echie. Blackmail is going on every day by day. The governor is busy doing the business that he knows how to do best. Finally, Tony Okocha's statement, for me, I don't always take Tony Okocha's statement serious because he is no more a member of All Progressive Congress. Courts have sacked him. For me, he should even step aside. For him to say that governor does not obey court order, I don't know. There is no order stopping governor from working that the governor have never obeyed. You see, you cannot just go to any court and get some kind of judgment and you say the governor should obey. How? Court of competent jurisdiction, this one will say so, this one will say so. He said governor to obey. No, now, governor is a learned man, he's a wise man, he obeys the court order. Any court that is authentic, governor will obey it. So you cannot go to market and get caught.
Let's go over to Korea in Iguruta. Good morning, Korea.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The governor of Rivers State making a statement that nobody will stop him. My brother, a lion born a lion, a goat born a goat. And we are here in Rivers State in 2015 when our ex-governor, he said, no, Amechi cannot bring a legislature in the local government. And he cancelled those people and he brought his people. Even when there's court order, he said, no, they should go to court and defend themselves. Now we are talking about a young man coming out to say, let there be peace in Nigeria. In Rivers State, Nigeria is 64 years. And Rivers State, we are having this type of leadership. That it is only you can be a governor in the whole in Rivers State. Apart from what your statement as a leader, nobody should talk. But we are praying that tomorrow is going to be another person's turn. But this type of leadership, we don't want in Rivers State. We don't want this type of leadership in Rivers State. If you have power, go and test yourself in your local government, in your ward. If you win, you win. If you do not win, you go back to your house and rest and plan on that thing. But for this leadership style in Rivers State, myself, I don't like it. And
all right.
The prayer I'm talking about, please.
All right, Korea, thank you very much. 0817-923-0007. David in Yenegua, good morning to you.
Greetings to you, my brother man, Ifiemi Andrew.
You're welcome.
Name is David West. Now, for me, I think the local government election on the 5th is being surrounded with a lot of issues. I would not want to say that the election should not go ahead. In as much as RISEC is clothed with the power to conduct local government election, and as an apostle of local government or government of the local areas democratically, I will not subscribe to RISEC not conducting that election. RISEC should go ahead with the election. And for those that are prepared for it, they should go and conduct themselves properly on Saturday, peacefully, without any destruction. For those who don't want to be part of the election, they should rather remain in their house. And the Nigerian police force, with profound respect to them, should not be allowed to be used to create problems for Nigerians in Rivers State.
All right.
Finally, sir, His Excellency the Governor, you know that he has a lot of tax to do, and that tax is to give to the people of Rivers State the needed dividend of democracy. I don't believe in too much talking. We want to see
Let's go to Ida now in Nkoro. Thank you very much, David.
That election is going to hold, and I want to please leave Rivers State alone. I want to commend the Commissioner of Police. People will not parade themselves. Thank you very much. God bless. Happy birthday to JJ.
All right, Ida, thank you very much. And on WhatsApp, this Odinaka Weke says RISEC should go ahead with the preparations for the election because nobody can stop the process. I call on security agencies to support the people choose their leaders at the third tier of government. Lemchi Remigus from Igurutat says, good morning. The kind of confusion the Nigerian judiciary has visited to Nigerians is unfortunate and absurd. The Supreme Court ordered local government election across Nigeria, yet politicians in the state are busy collecting court orders, restraining the elections in the state from going on. We'll take a commercial now. 7 o'clock business news comes immediately after that. All right. You can still listen to the whole conversation on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3.
Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.